I do a job that you never heard of, but your life depends on it. Can you guess what that is? I am a sterile processing technician. I'm going to read the description here for you guys who don't know. I just want to make sure that I'm covering everything. So yes, I know what I do, but I just want to read it from here. So a sterile processing technician ensures the cleanliness and the sterility of medical instruments and equipment. They are responsible for cleaning, disinfecting, sterilizing, and storing medical devices, surgical instruments, and other supplies used in the healthcare setting. Their work is crucial for preventing infections, ensuring patient safety during medical procedures. Our responsibilities are decontamination, which is removing visible soil and debris from instruments and equipment, cleaning, sterilization, inspection, assembly, storage, distribution, inventory management, and record keeping. So with sterilization, we're processing instruments through autoclaves or other sterilization methods to eliminate microorganisms. Inspections, we carefully examine instruments for cleanliness and functionality before and after sterilization. We assemble instrument trays and preparing them for specific procedures. Storage, we maintain a sterile storage area for instruments and supplies. Distribution, ensuring timely delivery of sterilized instruments and supplies to various departments within the healthcare facility. You probably had surgery in the past or the present, but did you ever think who cleaned your instruments? I'm just going to be breaking down those things that I said. So decontamination, we pretty much receive these instruments from the OR, and after they come from the OR, we normally break them down, we wash them, we hand wash it, and sometimes we automatic wash them in washers and ultrasonics. So this is where we just remove like the bone, the blood. You guys, you're gonna see a lot of blood in this field. We remove bone, blood, tissue, whatever is used, whatever is removed during the surgery, that's what we're gonna see on these trays. So we normally just clean them, sterilize them, just get them ready for the next day for surgery. And decontamination is where you'll always be doing the cleaning. Y'all, in decontamination, we have our PPE on, we have like our gloves, our shields, our face masks, the booties, everything. When you go into decontamination, you have to be fully emerged with PPE because you never know what that patient have. That patient could have HIV, the person could have syphilis, whatever it is, the person you can catch from that person. So you just want to make sure that you have your proper PPE on. All right, cleaning, which that includes in decontamination as well. You're just cleaning the instruments, making sure that it's good, no bioburden or anything. And bioburden is blood, tissue, whatever you may see. All right, sterilization, that's the process of after they come out of decontamination, they're going to get sterilized. But before that, we have to do the assembly, which is pretty much just putting all the instruments back on the stringer, which is like the scissors and everything, whatever is used, the forceps. We're just inspecting them and making sure that they are ready for use for the next surgery. And then they'll go into sterilization. The sterilization is pretty much the autoclaves that we use to clean the instruments to make sure that there's no additional bioburden on it. This job requires a lot of attention to detail. You have to be physical, you guys. It's a lot of physical work in sterile processing because, like I said, we deliver to some of the clinics in the hospital. So we're constantly going up to the OR, we're constantly doing stuff. So it's a very physical and demanding job. Also in this field, we have to have communication skills. Like, you're constantly working on a team. If it's with the OR or if with your manager or with your team members, you have to be a team person or a team person. You know what the crazy thing is? We process so many instruments a day, and most of the people in the hospital don't even know what we do or know who we are. But guess what? If we don't come to work, surgery stop. Everything stop. And everybody automatically knows who and what a sterile processing tech is. We are known to be the heart of the hospital for a reason. So the coolest thing about being a sterile processing tech is I feel like when people come in for surgery, you get to play a part of their story. So let me tell you about two scenarios that I have. So my dad came in and he's a diabetic and he hit his toe, you guys. And this particular time, you know, I was working at the hospital where he was getting surgery, and he needed an amputation tray, you guys. I was able to process this tray for him, make sure that it was super clean. You know, I prayed over before he got it, you guys. And I feel like I played a part in his story. And then let me tell you about another scenario. So the guy at my job, his wife had a baby at the hospital. The instruments that he used was the instruments that I cleaned. He said, I seen your name. And I just felt so honored, because it's like, I played a part in your son's delivery. Who can really say that? Like, it's like you're Superwoman, or you're a superhero behind the scenes. All right, you guys, so like this video if you learned something new. So y'all can't say that y'all haven't heard about a sterile processing tech. So if you see anybody with a sterile processing tech, if you're going to get surgery wherever, y'all congratulate them or thank them for their service, because our jobs really do matter. Y'all, please comment SPD Strong in the comments if you respect our work. Y'all, we are just doing the job that keeps on giving. But as always, be blessed, be kind. Peace out. Breathe the Diva is signing out. Bye.